Well, here at the MG Centenary celebration at the British Motor Museum in Gaydon, I've been wandering amongst the cars that are part of the Peter James Insurance Pride of Ownership Challenge here this weekend, and I found this wonderful 1972 MG BGT and its owner, Paul Clappison. Hi, Paul.
Hi, pleased to meet you.
This is a great car. It looks wonderful in its white paint here in the sunshine. It's
Thank
been
you.
with your family for nearly 6 years now.
6 years, just over 6 years. Yeah, it's been in the family. Yep.
So how did it arrive in the family? What's the story?
So I was looking for an MG for about 3 years, and I travelled up and down the country, and eventually I found this one, ironically, just over the Humber Bridge in Hull, which was where I was originally born. And we bought the car 6 years ago, and originally I stored it in my parents' garage. They were quite elderly at the time, and it gave me an opportunity to kind of check on the car, but maybe more importantly at that stage, check on them.
Well, here it is filming with us, but of course it's not a stranger to cameras, is it?
No,
it's been
no.
on TV series and everything. So what's it famous for?
Well, probably its most famous moment was it was in Car SOS last year. So it was the 100th ever episode. We went up to Wales in February last year, and Fuss Townsend drove the car. Tim Shaw was the passenger. I was also featured driving the car. Like, unless you knew it was me driving it, you wouldn't be able to tell. But it was a fantastic event. Really enjoyed the day. So what was the 100th ever episode of Car SOS?
That's fantastic. I noticed you got your 50th anniversary banners still up from the MGB anniversary. And of course, 50 years around, and it still looks wonderful today. I love the cake, by the way. So what's the story of that?
So the story behind that was the car was 50 years old on the 13th of November last year, which coincidentally was the last day of the Classic Motor Show. So I had it on display then and decided to mark the occasion we must get the car a cake. So I had a cake commissioned from a local shop to me in the Stockport area. Unfortunately, my wife had been 50 not too long before, and I bought her a £15 Sainsbury's cake, I think it was. Now she does online banking, so she had a look on the app and saw that I'd spent considerably more than the £15.
Oh, dear.
We had that awful conversation about you love the car more than you love me.
You got a better cake than I did.
Well, the evidence is still there, so you know, like.
It's a wonderful looking car, as I say, resplendent in the sunshine here at Gaydon. But what does it take to get a car to the standard where you can enter into the Peter James Pride of Ownership Challenge?
I think it's just constant attention and care. I mean, I've owned the car 6 years, but it's a constant ongoing journey that you're on. You never finish. As quick as you finish one thing, you start something else. So it's just a constant care and detail. I drove 125 miles to come here yesterday, stayed overnight. As soon as I arrived, I set 2 on the wheels, because the wheels on the front in particular picked up some brake dust. Basically, it's just constant care and attention that you need to give the car.
So obviously all the love that you've put into this car, can't I ever imagine you selling it, of course.
Never be sold.
What are your ambitions for it going forward, though? Any events you'd like to attend with it, or? Yeah,
I think it's a difficult one. Every year I think when I've done this, I've done the Maguire's Club Showcase stand, I've done nearly all the big events at the NEC, so it's one of those things where I think, oh, I think I've done everything that I can do, and then a situation like this presented itself. 100 years of the MG, my car's been around 50 years of that. I thought, what a great way of marking the car in its 50th years. Who knows what's around the corner, but I'm sure we've got lots more exciting adventures ahead.
Now, have the judges been to see you yet? Have you been chatting up Peter James Insurance? Have you been lubricating and perhaps a couple of drinks in the bar?
Oh, no, nothing like that. We've been having a great day speaking to, you know, lots of people that have come. I think people have bought into the passion that I share for the car, the cake. I know it's a bit of fun, but people like that. It's just something different, and you know, say I'm just enjoying sharing it with people, and we'll see what happens later on in the afternoon.
Well, Paul, we wish you all the best of luck here at Gaydon with the Peter James Insurance Pride of Ownership Challenge. I'll let you get back to your polishing now.